I was not aware of how not great this version of the song was. So I started it and I walked away, and wow, I came back to something that I'm not very happy with. Oh well. So yeah, more Sonic 06 tonight. I don't think there's anything else I really need to announce. So yeah, if we can just go ahead and get right into it. That audio at the right. There we go. There we go. Hello, Jay. Nice to see you. You excited for the ending of Silver Story? I know I am.
Sega.
Sure. Alright, here we go. Oh, I will say, I played through some of the DLC. Specifically Team Attack Amigo. This thing. This one right here. Very bizarre DLC. Am I gonna play the trashy Paper Mario? Probably not. I've heard that people are really disappointed in it. Like, people really don't like it. And that it leaked early or something? I don't know. All I know is that it's basically just people aren't happy with it again, just like they weren't happy with Sticker Star or Color Splash. Yeah. So, you know, whatever. Who cares? I've already accepted that Paper Mario is a series that will never be in its prime again. I think I've officially reached the point in Chaos Wars where it says, "Fuck you, start grinding." Hey, I hit that part of Birth by Sleep tonight. Oh well. Alright, we're about to start the sequence of events that leads directly to the ending of Silver Story, so... Yes, Cat the Blaze. Same cutscene as before. She's 420 all the time.
You look like you're in a hurry. So, what's going on? Circumstances have changed. I need to rescue the princess.
So about obliterating you before, sorry, but I'm not really that sorry.
Darn it!
Alright.
I should have realized Eggman's scheme.
Should you have, though? You don't know who Eggman is, Silver. Silver's voice still hasn't grown on you? I love Silver's voice. He's one of my favorite voice actors in the series.
Take out that power.
Oh boy, this part. Okay, so what we have to do here, weird moment where you can't tell the characters being too hard on themselves if the writing's just bad. Yeah. You have to lean this back and then make it go forward. It's kind of a neat puzzle. But of course, this game's physics engine, it isn't the best. Especially when the tower falling over animation breaks the game sometimes. Okay. I guess those just don't work. Wait a minute. Is this not the correct direction? It's not. Good. The Empire is a cancer and I am the barbarous blade? Okay, hello B, nice to see you. You're just in time for the ending of Silver's story, and we're in the last couple levels. Oh my god. The game is not happy with me. There we go. Oh wait, it's this part. If you can hit those just right so that there's no break between him saying it, so he just goes, great, great, great! But like, way faster than I could ever do with Silver impression. Okay. I guess I'm stupid for thinking I can hit the one-up capsule with the box. You know, I was thinking earlier this game has surprisingly elaborate level design. It does! There's a lot happening in all of these levels. And even though a lot of the levels are based in the same geometry, like, every version of each level is, like, different. Almost entirely sometimes. A great example is Shadow's Kingdom Valley, which is completely different to both Sonic and Silver's.
Let's clean up this trash.
There we go. I wasn't really... Oh? The pendulum... Oh? That is not how that's supposed to look. And then right here there should be... Eagle? No? Okay. Oh, I appear this methodic. Fuck them enemies, I don't need them. You know, I kind of expected the game to despawn them by now. It hasn't. game going to do what I think it's gonna do? Sonic 06 only does good programming out of spite. It's true. I have no rings. Oh god.
Now.
I knew the moment I was in a room with enemies with Vulcan cannons, like I was done. That, by the way, is the name of the, like, machine guns that are shot at me whenever anything happens. Yeah, I went around the path they wanted me to take. Yeah, the leech guns. I hate those. They're designed to be kind of hard to dodge, but they only take away, like, a little bit. Like, they make you drop one ring at a time, basically. However, they also don't give invincibility frames, so...
That container might help me move forward.
Come on. Okay. I guess they want me to do this while I'm getting shot at. You made it so when your last time is drop the pen, you suffer knockback? No. Never. You just get to suffer. They can fire at you 12 times in a row when you have 10 rings, and you just have to accept that that's it, you're dead. Okay, I guess I'm over here now. Why are these dropping so quickly? They are not supposed to drop immediately. There goes the frame rate. Oh god. I was about to float on those rocks up to that unused platform. Which, by the way, this game is full of unused platforms that you can go to. Part of me wondered if extending Silver's hover was intentional, that I remembered Omega and got that answer. Yeah, it's definitely not intentional. And it's especially not intentional with Omega. Which I found out while playing Team Attack Amigo, that no, you don't actually, if you do it just right, you don't lose any height, you can actually fly. Forever. Okay. You don't gain height, sadly.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, I guess we're playing a Sonic now. Good time to show that he has access to the gems. Oh, no, he does not have access to the gems. Wait, no, he does. My controls are just locked. He has access to all the upgrades that you got by playing his story. Silver and Sonic story and vice versa at least are consistent. Yeah. I really like that they do keep these sections. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Silver, silver medal.
I'll go on ahead.
And it's over. I don't know why the other characters' sections are so short in Silver. Oh my god, the frame rate. Listen to this music implement this game's fate. I mean, I like the game, and also, yes, the music in this area is beautiful. We say right as it hits a loop point. Oh, how the devs got fucked over? Yeah, it's true. They had really big plans for this game, and Sega had no intention of letting them do it. Okay, yeah, Silver, that's where I wanted to aim. Like, this game was going to be the Sonic Adventure sequel, and it wasn't. I really, like, don't know why Sega was so strict on this game's deadline, because it's not like it was out for console launch. It wasn't. They just wanted it out by 2006 for some reason. And now no one has big plans, exactly. It's a game series that not even its lead developers want to work on anymore. Oh. Playing Tubu, I guess. And yes, it's Tubu. Goal. Is it taking me to the goal? Yes, it is. We get to take out the group of enemies that Sonic didn't want to. There we go.
Great!
12-minute long level.
That was easy.
2006 was Sonic's 15th anniversary year, but it didn't even remotely make that date, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it didn't. He does float, you're right. I believe the game that released on his birthday was Sonic Genesis on the Game Boy Advanced, which was also terrible. Like, that game is actually god-awful.
Elise!
Oh, well, we know how this turns out. Elise!
Wait. There's still a way to change this.
Silver, advocate for fucking with the timeline? Never.
If we return to an earlier point in time, we'll be able to save her. I understand.
I can never get over how lanky Sonic is in this game. Sonic Genesis was released on the same day as this game. What the fuck? How was it released on the same day as this?
Chaos Control!
Fun fact, there are no credits for that game. So no one knows who made it.
Silver!
It just uses the Genesis
I can
version's
handle
credits.
this myself. Besides, you got somewhere to go, right? You. I'll make sure to change Elise's fate. And that, in turn, should change your future, too. Thank you, Silver.
Yeah. Just save her.
Alright, so now we get to go forward to the final level with Silver. If you couldn't guess, it's Flame Core.
I know how to save our world now. We don't have
Hold on.
to change the past.
I'm
I'm
getting
sure
raided?
of it.
What is that? What?
So you have a plan? Well, then let's hurry. I sense his flames.
Yeah, I guess we have a bunch of new friends. Hello. I guess I don't have the spoiler tag up anymore. No one spoil the game, please. I'll go ahead and update that right now. There we go.
I'm coming,
Alright.
Iblis!
So, final level of Silver is a weird one. Hey, I had Scorpion. That's nice. Honestly, I don't use Switch enough to have ever encountered one of these, so... Is there one more? Oh, there was. Just barely caught it in the corner of my eye.
Get out
Okay.
of my way! The ground here is unstable with lava. It's probably because it's heat.
The dialogue from Silver here is, like, as terrible as I want it to be. Streaming a bunch of Sonic? Hey, me too. I've been streaming literally all of them. There's a few of them that we sort of skipped along the way, but we'll go back and get them. Oh, fuck. I went to jump and there was just no platform under me anymore. One of the few Sonic games you get to play. I mean, it's not for everyone, I'll say that. Personally, I like this one a lot. I have a very interesting relationship with it. One of like the few games I actually bothered to buy for my 360 back in the day. And like I had other stuff like Lego games and like whatever, but I played a lot of this one. Played the demo 3 that came out like 2 days ago. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what they're gonna do about some sections of the remake. Like, for example, are they going to, like, the silver ball puzzle in the desert is, like, notoriously bad. Are they just going to remove it, or Are they gonna make it easier, or are they gonna keep the glitch that lets you skip it? Because the worst thing they could probably do is remove the glitch where you can skip it and then not fix the puzzle.
No matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time.
Switch censoring things again? I guess it is. Surprised the dude recreated all of Sonic's levels, yeah. Maybe they'll just let you push the ball without slapping it? That'd be so nice. You could steal the Sonic Lost World ball pushing animation. Because Lost World's on the PC. Oh my god, the frame rate. Twitch is, yeah. I don't really know why Twitch is so, like, strict about my chat in particular. Last I checked, I had all, like, the weird chat options turned off. Why would they put a silver medal there, in a spot that you can't avoid collecting it? You can't finish this game without collecting at least one of those. Weird.
You're not gonna get in my way, Iblis.
Oh no. I love how you can push the rings around when you get hit. Like, the rings themselves are physics objects. Oh, you can't get up there anymore. Oh, fuck. Hey, camera, maybe pick a spot. Oh, like, just one, please. There we go. What? Wait, what isn't allowed? Oh, I see. Okay. I was expecting the platform I was on to raise, and I thought it just wasn't working, which didn't even surprise me. Oh, great! Yeah, no, the ending of the alphabet is indeed prohibited. So no Z's. Sorry, guys. It's banned now. That's so much faster to just, like, stun those enemies. Oh, so this section, I don't know why it's in Sonic stages, because the way it's supposed to work is you're supposed to grab that thing and move it around as Silver, so you can see. However, it also helps that, the platforms glow. For a second, I thought I missed that jump. It also acts like a tutorial world for some reason. Yeah, no, I don't really get why Flame Core is so oddly structured. Okay, wait, which one started moving? Oh, one behind me, got it. Alright, so, block this entire section. Oh yeah, I've played this one a ton before, and also this is the final world as Silver. I believe it's the 6th level of Sonic, I think. 5th or 6th. I don't. It's 5th. Because Crisis City is 4th, because it comes right after the 3rd stage, which is quite a process. Oh yeah, no, you can skip a lot of stuff in this game. That game is also a train wreck. I call this game a train wreck a lot, but honestly, I would change nothing about it. Okay, I didn't need that light source anyways, thanks. You have 2nd place on that game? Like, speedrun time, or? Oh, that's interesting. That game's very strange. Okay, I guess I'm just holding all this now. Kind of fun to run. Well, for me, hardly anyone does. Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of Sonic games that, like, no one really runs speedrunning-wise. Like, the Rivals games have next to no speedrunning community, which I think is strange. That's like a set of racing platformers. I don't know, maybe there's just, like, nothing interesting about those ones. I never watched one. I really want to, like, oh, it's this room.
Flame. Is that the power of Iblis?
I fucking love this room because it's like a really cool set piece that you don't see in any other character's story.
It seems like the attacks come in regular intervals.
Oh god. Oh fuck. Man, the camera's not happy with this room.
to get closer and use my power directly.
Alright, do your thing. Come on. Wait a minute. Don't skip that. Yeah, no, he just attacks with a weird wave attack. It's okay, we're almost done with this section. Oh, fuck. There we go.
Let's go! Just as I expected.
And then once it crumbles, if I remember right. Oh, wait. Go right back here.
Now all I have to do is take him down.
I guess there's just no light over here. Got it. Which, by the way, neato set piece back here that you never really get to interact with. A big, like, lava staircase? I don't know. There's a lot of weird unused stuff in this game. Which, again, I wouldn't change a thing about it. I love this game.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
Yeah, I like how there's a medal hidden in there. Like, if that were a fully fleshed out collectible that, like, told you how many were left or gave you an idea of where some of them were, you know, it'd be a neat collectible.
Come on, Iblis! This time I'll finally stop you!
Alright, so yeah, Silver's final boss here. Iblis. This game, I am convinced this game happens before Sonic Rush. I don't know. If I were to change one thing about the story, I'd swap Princess Elise. I'd swap out Elise and put in Blaze, and then I'd put a new character in for Silver. Apparently there's a whole convoluted Blaze canon that expands to the Rivals games, but I don't know. I don't even know. I haven't seen
Here
much
I
out of the
come,
Rivals
Iblis.
games that would
This
make
will
me
be your
think
end.
of Blaze. So yeah, Iblis 3.
It looks like he's getting
He's a
closer
big
to his
hulking
final
monster,
form.
and that's
You'll
basically
be
all
in
you need
trouble
to
if you
know.
let him get close. Try to keep him away from here.
Sonic 06 3, Iblis' Curse.
He sends out waves of flames, one after the other. You need to predict the next wave and evade it.
Please, it's really not all too hard to predict these. But Okay.
He's trying to
Forget
destroy
which
this
one he
foothold.
does first.
Silver, don't let him
That
get
one?
you too.
Yeah, it's that side. He'll destroy pieces of the footing, putting this
Now,
boss on a
Silver.
really big time limit.
Ah!
Blaze dies there every time.
Finish this!
Sonic X06 is so bad, why does everyone play any more related to it? Wait, what?
He's going to try to destroy
Oh.
the foothold from a distance
I don't
this
know.
time. Here it comes, Silver.
I think it's because 06 had a lot of hype going towards it back in the day. So people are just really excited to see 06 doing something that isn't lag and break down. Oh, good. Good angle to do this at, Endless. Thank you. Oh yeah, there's the idea that fans always make better games than Sega did. Yeah, and that carries through to this day with Mania. Notice Blaze hasn't respawned.
Just a little more. I will end this now!
Here's a pro tip to anyone who's never played this. Never pick up more than one of these balls at a time. They tend to just hit each other and explode if you're holding multiple. Jeez, throw it, Iblis. There we go. And that's Silver's story. At least in the 2000s, the Advanced Series and Rush Series existed to cover up Sega's failures. What has come out since Generations? That's good. I mean, it's 10 years we're talking now. Yeah, we've talked a little bit about that. I mean, personally, I love a lot of the games that came out in what people consider the Dark Ages, quote-unquote. I love Adventure. I love Adventure 2. I think Heroes is really good. Personally, I love 06, but I understand why people don't like it.
That was easy.
Like, the only ones I really don't like are, like, Secret Rings and Shadow. Those are, like, the two. Oh, look, we can now watch all of Silver's cutscenes. Yes, save. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself, and I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the ending.
Chaos Emeralds, lend me your power. Eternal Sun, the living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with my soul, Iblis, you cursed flames of disaster! Ah! Ah! No! Why won't it accept me as the vessel? Blaze!
I'll take Iblis. Don't worry. My soul is already alit with flames. I will be accepted. Come on, make it quick. Use your chaos control to stop time. Then seal us into a different dimension.
No! I can't do that to you!
Didn't we already go through this? Iblis? We agreed to save the world at any price!
I can't! I wouldn't know what to do without you! You fought alongside me to save the world! You're my friend, right?
You're still so naive. But I've always liked that about you.
Flames!
Good luck, Silver!
So yeah, that's Silver's story. Blaze is dead, but I'm just gonna let the credits roll because this credits theme is like really good.
And every night, I lay awake and find no conclusion. And every night, it just stays the same. My dream of absolution.
In the nightlight, do you see what you dream? All your troubles, are they or what they seem? Look dream of an absolution. 'Cause every night I will make it right, and every night I will come to you. But every night it just stays the same in my dream of an absolution. And you'll see what will be, and you'll see all you can, all you can. Every night, and every night, I will dream, and you'll see. This is my dream. Every night, I'll always dream.
Okay, yeah, so, I think the credits are gonna go for a little bit longer. Yeah, they're gonna play the main theme. I'm gonna lower that a little bit because I don't think there's, like, anyone in the chat who actually likes the main theme of this game, really. So, yeah, that's Silver's story. I'll let the credits just roll. I am curious, actually, someone in chat mentioned something about, like, Blaze and Sonic Rivals, which I was not aware she was in Sonic Rivals. She's a collectible card in Rivals and Rivals 2. All I see on her wiki page is people talking about how Eggman Nega is also in the game. So... Or Eggman Nega's in Rivals and Rivals 2, but, like, Blaze isn't? Like, that's what I'm getting out of this anyways. And that's, like, that's all people are talking about as far as Blaze and Rivals. Yeah, no, I don't know why this theme, of all the main themes in the Sonic series, is the one that's, like, propped up so much. His world's, like, nothing in comparison to, like, Live and Learn and Open Your Heart. Or, hell, All of Me. Hello, Toady. Oh, yeah, no, we have gotten plenty of glitches. The Zebrahead version of His World is the only one I've actually never listened to. I've listened to the Crush 40 one tonight, actually. I started the stream with it, and it's not very good, in my opinion. Granted, I don't even like the regular version. But yeah, no, we've hit plenty of glitches already. Well, next up is Shadow. Be doing him for about an hour tonight. Dreams of an Absolution, the ending theme for Silver, that plays before this, that I blasted, of course. That theme, in my opinion, is the second best ending theme this game has. Which only leaves one character left to take the #1 slot, so I hope you guys are ready for Shadow's amazing ending theme. Alright. I guess I'll just charge ahead and start Shadow. Oh, and for the new people here, I'm planning on covering the DLC, so I do have all of it, like, oh, I did not mean to, okay, well, we're trapped in a loading screen for a little bit now. Thought I was on Trial Select for a second. I do have all of it, though. I have the very hard missions, I have the boss attacks, and I have Team Attack Amigo. So, we'll just see how that goes. I'm planning on covering hard mode. I don't know how much. very hard mode, and definitely Team Attack Amigo. I don't know if we're gonna finish the boss attacks, because some of them are a little iffy. Granted, some of the very hard modes are pretty iffy, so we'll see. I haven't tested all of them yet. But alright, yeah, let's start Shadow. We're at 11. And now suddenly Shadow cares about stealth.
There's an SOS coming from Dr. Eggman's base. Our last communication with our agent was 26 hours ago. We expect an immediate rescue. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Understood. Initiating the mission now.
Oh, and now he can teleport. Okay. Sure. So yeah, Shadow's a bit of an odd one. He's probably my least favorite character in the game, but that's not really saying much. He starts out really bare bones, though, so just a fair warning.
Dr. Eggman, what is he up to this time?
So, he controls a lot like Sonic. Curious as to why this isn't considered the Dark Ages. Because Sonic fans are, like, deluded into thinking that everything's fine right now or something, I guess. I don't really know. The only contact with, like, the Sonic fandom in general, outside of, like, these streams that I really have, is, like, I interact with them on Twitter sometimes, and people seem to really like, not exactly Forces, but Infinite specifically, people seem to like. Okay, yeah, that's what I was aiming for.
There should be a switch somewhere.
He's stuck on random shit. If I remember right, somewhere over here, there it is. Yeah, people don't like Forces, but a lot of people seem to like Infinite specifically, and I'm not really sure why. So yeah, Shadow's big gimmick is he attacks a bunch of times in the air, and he actually has like a unreasonably long range with it.
Transport the instant.
But yeah, I think that the reason people aren't thinking of this as the Dark Ages right now, is because no one's really thinking of it as, like, one era yet. You know, we're still in the middle of it. Lost World Sonic Boom Forces? Yeah, honestly.
But security's really high.
I mean, if you think about it, Generations and Colors are part of this era, too. Oh, good. So we're playing as Boobs the Bat now. And she, just like Knuckles, really likes walls and will never let go.
Here you go.
Oh, and she has my favorite attack in the game, which is Ha Higgity. Let me see if I can get her to do it. I don't know what she's supposed to be saying, but you can get her to, like, clip two of her voice clips together when you're throwing bombs in the air. There it is. Ha Higgity. Okay. Yeah, no, Colors and Generations were pretty good by themselves. If you take them in a vacuum and not a worrying sign of bad things to come. I gotta say, like, I really love the concept of this level. Please get off of the wall. There we go. I really love the concept of this level. How you're sneaking into the base and you're destroying it from the inside. And getting caught, like, you know, causes that siren to go off.
Shadow, why you?
Wait, there's a new Sonic game? Oh, there are rumors about remakes? Okay. By the way, vehicles are back from Shadow. This level's kind of strange. And by kind of strange, I mean it's really bizarre. Okay. Because what we're actually doing here is not going to the goal ring, but instead we're taking out all of Eggman's searchlights. Oh god, break. So like I could drive all the way over there, or I could just aim at it from right here and kill it. They want to do a Sonic Adventure 1 or 2 remake? Frankly, I'm all for it. As long as they don't fuck it up. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are some of my all-time favorites. Like, ever. Why did it flip? Why? Hold on. Why did it flip the wrong fucking direction? Whatever, there's another car over here. I fucking love this game.
You need to destroy 5 searchlights to open the door to the outside.
We need to destroy specifically 5? Wait a minute. How many have we gotten? God, I swear, these fucking cars in this game. I don't know who at Sega decided, yes, vehicles. That's good for Shadow. There should be one. Is there not? Wow, that searchlight is really making me nervous.
We need to get out of here quickly.
Fuck, how do they want me to aim at that one? Saw another car sort of in this back corner over here. There it is. But yeah, as I was saying before I got completely fucking sidetracked by this game flipping its shit. There we go. This is what I'm supposed to do. Oh god. Oh god. Have we gotten? Oh yeah, okay, we got all of them. Before I got sidetracked again, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are some of my, like, all-time favorite games. Not just in the Sonic series, just, like, in general. So, the pressure is on, Sega. If you want to make a remake of them, be my guest. You better not fuck these up. You better not. And trust me, I'll be able to tell every little change they make. Because I've played through those games enough times in my life. Oh yeah, Sonic Adventure 1 is ported terribly. Which is why I played the Dreamcast version. Sadly, we didn't do the Dreamcast version for the streams because I didn't have a thing to be able to stream it.
Don't you want to know what this is?
My assignment was to rescue you, nothing more.
Fine. With you, it's always business.
Oh yeah, look no further than Cream, by the way.
It seems they don't want us to leave.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, so take a fucking guess as to what's about to happen. If you guessed the egg Cerberus, congrats! I really don't get why this thing is here. Cream's not broken in the GameCube version, but in every other version she is. Yeah, she gets like a darker texture every time, and sometimes her model's completely corrupted. If they're remaking a game, it should have a few differences, otherwise what's the point? But the whole remake craze of Crash, Battle for Bikini Bottom, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, they'll probably do like Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2, and Heroes, and sort of try to base them all in the same engine. I can see them doing that. If not Adventure 2 and this game, because it could be ran in the same engine as Adventure and Adventure 2. If they really want to get into that trilogy craze. Also, in case you guys are curious, Shadow does not have the spin dash. Instead, he has a kick. Doubt they'll ever touch this game again. That being said, de facto SA3 would be cool for them to fix it. I think that Sega would get a lot of people talking if they were like, we're gonna do 06, but we're gonna do it right this time, you know? I swear to God, if Adventure has writing changes, and they decide, you know what, let's just make everything a joke now, I'm going to fucking actually lose my shit. Because I don't know about you guys, but I really appreciate Sonic writing.
Do what I tell you.
Like old Sonic writing, where everything was taken way too seriously. I love that shit. Just watch the Snake Eater clutch. Good time to be alive. I'm sorry, Jay. Alright, run. Good dog. Bad dog, bad dog, bad dog. Whoa! Forgot he does that. There we go. I'd rather a remake of this than SA2 or SA1. It's just weird to think the number of games released in the Dark Ages compared to now, right? You'd think with a more liberal release schedule, the games they'd release would be better, but they haven't been consistently. Well, that Water God's really having a bad day, isn't he? In the middle of the perfect chaos fight. Whoops, forgot my umbrella at home! Like, it'd be one thing if the Sonic series was written like a Saturday morning cartoon now, right? Because, like, whatever, you know, it's the Sonic series. But it's really poorly written at that. Like, the writing wasn't great before, don't get me wrong, but at least there was substance to these plots.
Soleanna, the city of water. It has a constitutional monarchy, you know.
Thanks, Rouge.
The primary industries are tourism and crafting precision machinery. The current sovereign is Princess Elise III.
Why does Eggman's base lead to an odd place like this?
How should I know? I just followed my orders and retrieved the item. Anyway, I have a little favor to ask of you. Could you escort me to the GUN rendezvous point?
Where's the rendezvous point?
It's the ancient castle of Soleanna, in Kingdom Valley.
Oh boy. Sonic Forces tried hard to be in other generations, and I don't get why they really thought that was what was needed to be their next big Sonic game. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, Generations was one of the best-selling Sonic games, like, ever. It sold to non-Sonic fans. That's how popular it was. I have several friends of mine that have never played a game in this series in their life that bought Generations and told me they kind of liked it. So, like, I get why they were like, yes, let's recapture Generations specifically, but Forces was not the way to do that.
The means to go to Kingdom Valley. Go to the Forest Cave immediately.
Isn't there a line in Shadow's story that was like, that like, it repeats? Where he like fucks up the line? I remember now, it's right before Wave Ocean. I remember it. Also, Robert, you mentioned before that there is a glitch we can do to get an unused mission. I'm very curious about it. Sold levels, but the only thing they've done that's really sold. Yeah. Wait, there's 2 of those in, like, the Shadow game? What the fuck? They must be, like, kind of obscure. I mean, I know there's the line that just kind of repeats, or, that kind of, pops up when you're, like, running through the final level, where it's, like, insert line 32 or something. Anyways, I'd love to know, I guess I'll just do a mission real quick while you do that. Help you with glitches in quite a few Sonic games, not this one. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot of glitch experience with other ones, only this one. However, this is a glitch I didn't even know existed, so... Huh, this one really did just drop me in, didn't it? Do they want me to shoot down these cars? I'd assume so. Why am I given 5 minutes for this? Like, I get the point of the mission. Look, see guys, I can do it. Shadow, would you just aim at that car? It's like the only one you need to take out right now, and it's like really far ahead. Oh my god. It keeps going over the top of the car. What? Okay, I hit it. Oh look, we looped. There wouldn't happen to be like a boost or something, right? God, it keeps just going right over the top of this last car. He'll aim at the other ones, he just won't aim at this one. Can I just say, seeing Shadow shift his entire head to turn a car is like my favorite part of this game. Shadow, please. Thank you! Could a Sonic Maker work like Mario Maker? I don't know. I don't... maybe? I don't think it'll be as good as Mario Maker, though. Because Sonic requires really tight design. Here, let's take a look at this. Okay, so it looks like it's at a point in time where... Okay, So this, we don't have to worry about this tonight. In fact, we might not be able to do it at all. Or we might be able to do it, like, way later. New city after completing town mission 15, which is immediately before Dusty Desert. Instead, use the usual set of objects. The game loads a different set. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is before Shadow's finale, actually. So we don't have to worry about this for a good while. I will keep that in mind, though. Because Shadow's ending is, Dusty Desert. And I remember that level being a completely, total fucking nightmare. Like... Hold on. Wait, where did the game want me to go? The forest, right? That's where we have to go? I'm pretty sure. That way, yeah. I always forget which door leads where. Who is that person scratching the records, and how do I hire him if I ever make a game? I don't know who this game's composer is, actually. Probably, June, whatever his last name is. That's the normal guy who does Sonic soundtracks, I'm pretty sure. Oh, right. I'll take both of these. So one of these is the dash, like normal. And then the other one is, special. Is there a point to going up here? I got stuck in the terrain up here, almost. I'm leaving. We have to go to Kingdom Valley, I'm pretty sure. Look at that empty expanse. Okay, I thought this was like over like a pit. There we go. Over here, maybe? I don't think there's ever anything in this castle over here. Oh, they do expect you to come here to get that, so... This area is intended to be seen by the developers, I guess. You wouldn't think it. I'm pretty sure the next level is... Oh, wait a minute. It's in a different spot. I remember this. It's really kind of stupid. This is not an area that's used by any other character. And yet suddenly you're expected to know to come up here as Shadow and to activate this. And then it teleports you up here. I don't know. Yeah, we'll talk about this mode in a little bit. It's kind of weird. And each form has like each form of it has different abilities. So
What a faraway place to set the extraction.
This is Queen's Valley. Long ago, it was a royal castle.
Hey Boobs, you mind like speaking up just a bit? Okay, so this is probably my least favorite level in the entire game. Maybe Dusty Desert Shadow is a little worse. But this one's really bad.
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me.
You will
So
need
now
to
we
collect
just get
3
to
keys to open the door ahead.
Wander
Search the
around as
area
Rouge for
carefully.
a while. Oh look, a silver level prop. I hope this appears. Oh boy, yeah, that did show up correctly. This is the gun rendezvous point. Like, oh, Rouge, please. Rouge. 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 Rouge, please. Oh no. Please explode. There we go. Oh, heckity, everybody. Oh, hello, Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Nice to see you. Okay, so does anyone know why sometimes Rouge will just launch herself upwards in the air instead of jumping normally? I can never trigger it when I want to. It only happens randomly. I'm so used to silver combat. Like that! What the fuck? What is that? Why does she do that? I don't even know. Also, do you guys like this attempt to recapture the Knuckles gameplay style? And I'm back where I started. Where they were like, hey, people like treasure hunting before, let's just put it in here in the middle of a shadow level. There's a very hard mode stage where you have to do this like 8 times all throughout it, and it's infuriating.
It looks like it's equipped with heavy weapons. I bet its legs are pretty fragile.
Doing alright, Dr. Eggman. Okay, that's what, 2 of them? Pretty sure that's 2. Nope. There we go. guys. Probably only have to kill this one to get the last key.
Here you go.
Oh, hey.
Ah, hidden in a place like this.
Okay, let's get going. That's a hover vehicle over there. Press the Y button to get on.
Okay. So that has a chance of just, like, killing you. No explanation given by the game. You just die.
Once it's gone, it'll take time to reload.
Like, it doesn't hover above the water at that point. It just falls. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I'm going too fast. And I'm dead! This is why this is my least favorite level.
That's a hover vehicle over there. Press the Y button to get on.
Remaining energy, Shadow, those are bullets. Ah! Holy shit. I'm not going back to that one up. Oh look, a tunnel system that's not in any other version of this level. Like, at the very least, this level's pretty unique. Okay. You know, it features a lot of, like, concepts that are not featured very prominently in levels like these. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember this. I think you have to... Yeah. You have to trigger it yourself. Anything up here? What up? Oh! Oh! Okay, okay. Okay, oh, no! Oh! No! What the fuck even just happened? Hey, wait a minute, come back here. Okay, take me to where I'm really supposed to go. Alright, he took me to like a loading zone. I guess that's where I'm supposed to go. Time is it? It's 11:30. We'll go for another half hour. You're gonna sleep? Okay, good night, Jay. Make sure you watch the VOD so you're not lost as to what the fuck is happening next time. Because we're coming up on a big cutscene. Good. It'll only be like half an hour for us. You know, that's fine.
There's no strength in numbers.
Whoa! Why was that? Whoa! What was right, Shadow? There were like 6 things for him to target in front of him, and he chose none of it. I am not getting that medal.
Let's get moving!
I fucking love that line from Shadow. The really angsty sounding "let's get moving," I love it so much. Ooh, let's try this out. So we just get like stupid strong, and now we glow.
We're getting close to the extraction point.
Honestly, the biggest plus to this is going around looking like this. And now we should be able to zip our way along this group of enemies. Yeah, just like that. Will it show us the results screen with him like this?
Yes.
Yes, it will. Alright, now we're gonna go into a big cutscene that's like super plot important. So I want you guys to remember that we watched Shadow, or like, show up with Mephiles and the Scepter, like Mephiles
The
trapped
former
inside of the
king
Scepter
Soliana
with Silver's
used
story.
to reside in this castle, but a major accident occurred 10 years ago, and no one's lived there since.
Accident?
I heard a prototype energy engine failed, which caused the accident. I think the name of the plan was...
The Solaris Project. It was an ambitious project, named after their eternal sun god.
Doctor!
It's been a while, my dear Rouge. And of course, Shadow. Now, if you'd be so kind as to hand back the Scepter of Darkness you took from me.
Doctor! Time for Rouge to make a mistake that fucks up the entire planet. Oh, and Shadow too.
No!
Shadow!
It's no use! Pull back! Pull back! Pull back!
What? His shadow.
Oh, how ironic fate can be. I would never have believed I would be resurrected through your shade. I thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Alright, yeah, so introducing the best villain.
Who are you? And how do you know my name?
Yes, he's very Knuckles sounding.
I'm Mephiles. Mephiles the Dark.
Memphis, Tennessee.
What? Did you forget me? I owe much to you, Shadow. Oh, yes. What you gave to me, I now return to you. A one-way ticket to oblivion.
Oh no, they unloaded. Something tells me that cutscene didn't look the way that they intended it to. Something about it, I don't know. Should have said a one-way ticket to hell would have hit
What is
Shadow
this
in particular
place?
pretty hard.
It seems we've been teleported to another location.
Well, let's find out where we are.
Mephiles.
Why is
Who
it?
is he?
What? Okay. Either way, yeah, that's the introduction to Mephiles, who does not show up in Sonic's story, like, even...
I'm in.
No, he shows up once,
I've
I
pinpointed
believe.
our location. It's...
You see him one time as he's talking to Silver. That's it.
No, that's not possible. We're still in the Doctor's base. But how can that be? Wait, there's no doubt now.
So it's not where we are. It appears we've gone through time, doesn't it?
Yes, approximately 200 years. Maybe more, depending on when this database was last updated. Well, at least we know we've arrived in the future. That means this Mephiles character has the power to control time.
His power feels very similar to my own chaos control. But...
God, I love this game's plot. It's nonsense. Oh look, Sonic gets to be important for 5 minutes.
Boy, do I feel dizzy. Where are we?
Oh, look who's here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Cue, long time no see.
Rouge! Shadow!
Hi, long time no see.
That's like the only, like, greeting she knows.
This is the distant future,
far removed from our own timeline.
The future? Then that means Eggman's machine can control time!
Eggman's got some nerve dropping us here.
Now, how can we get back to our own time?
You need a space-time rift, but this requires a lot of energy. I see. You mean using your chaos control will... Yes, but that alone is insufficient.
God, I love this cutscene.
Okay, Shadow. It looks like we need to work together.
Alright, time for Shadow Crisis City. And in case you were like, man, I could really go for some more of those vehicle sections, then you're in luck, because we start in a fucking car. Oh. Yeah? Alright. Fuck the car. I don't need it. Outside of the car, I can go on these.
You're in my way.
There we go.
Get out of my way.
Note to self, Shadow doesn't like sticking to the underside of the rails. I find it hilarious that that part is still there for Sonic's story, but the loading zone is moved backwards so that you can't touch those. And meanwhile, you get to Shadow and you're like, oh hey, this keeps going. Looks like this level goes on for a little bit longer, and then you immediately hit another loading zone. And you're like, wait a minute, what? It's really, bizarre level design. Of course, if this game's level design is anything less than bizarre, it wouldn't be as special. So that tutorial line that all the characters give about attacking the Iblis worm when the mouth is open is very strange.
Let's get moving!
Because whether or not their mouth is open actually affects nothing.
Out of my way. It looks like I can use that against
Okay. Shadow just skipped the one up there. That's fine.
It's not over. I can't let down my guard.
ambitious this game was. Like, for 2006 standards, like, this game is nuts. Especially for, as far as I can tell, this game only had about a year and a half worth of development, like a development cycle. Somehow, because Shadow only finished in 2005, this game came out in 2006, and the first we saw of it was like, what, E3 2005? I believe? I'm pretty sure that was when this was revealed. I'm not 100% on that, though. See, we'll probably end up, we'll go a little bit over to finish Flame Core, and then we'll stop before the Iblis boss fight. Okay. I'm not entirely certain what the game wanted me to do about that. Can I destroy those? Maybe they wanted me to shoot it? I don't know. Now, what are they going to do about the fire tornado section? I'm curious. Are they just going to put us in, like, the silver last part, or... I think that's what they do. It's been forever since I've played through specifically Shadow's story, because I avoid this one. Okay.
It looks like the armed lobby still works. Press the Y button to get on it.
Yeah, I was right. They put us in the silver section. Hey, wait a minute. I see. They want to send me over that way. Got it. Oh shit, one of these is Shadow. Okay. The fire tornado is an underrated stage set piece. It's very cool looking. So cool looking. Sonic even poses in front of it when you beat the level. Yeah. there's a cutscene or not before Flame Core.
Guess that was all right.
We might stop, like, after the block of cutscenes. I don't know. I think there is a block of cutscenes, so we'll stop before Flame Core. That way, next time we're not picking up the game to immediately fight Iblis.
Ah, my precious Chaos Emerald. You are also beautiful. Your mysterious brilliance.
Okay, boobs. Whatever you say. Our boy!
Omega? What's he doing here?
It seems he's in standby mode.
What could have possibly happened to create this future? Yes, this is Rouge. Understood. We'll be there in a minute. It looks like Sonic and his friends have found something too. Let's go.
I'm not even gonna question that.
It's not like we can do anything for him now.
Yeah.
Also, who put Omega in standby mode before the world exploded? What? It's like, oh shit! Iblis is free. The world is on fire. Quick, Omega. Chill out for a second. Sit there.
You guys are so slow. Look.
A Chaos Emerald! You've already found one!
Well now, I may not look it, but I'm a real treasure hunter. Unlike a certain Echidna I know.
What?
Best cutscene.
Have
Imagine
you guys
after
discovered
Eggman takes
anything?
over the world and forces, suddenly Iblis shows up and
yeah.
Eggman's like, wait, what?
I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but...
You mean we've got to go through there?
If you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've got to be kidding.
Don't be late. Same to you.
Holy shit. Well, that's going to be it for Sonic 06 tonight. We'll go ahead and go to half an hour of the post-stream, and then I will stop for the night. And while I have more people here, in case you are curious of like what the schedule is or anything, I do Sonic on Tuesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. Pacific time. So, whatever time that is for you guys. And yes, I'm planning on doing all of them after 06 and the 06 extra bits that we're doing. Probably gonna do advanced, so if you guys are curious about that, you know, that's happening. And then also, I do Castlevania stuff Saturday and Monday nights. Oh, and there's a Discord down below if anyone feels like joining. I tend to remind people in there when I'm going live and stuff, and there's the schedules written out in there too. So yeah, let me get some music lined up here. If anyone has any requests. Just go ahead and pick one real quick. I'm getting a lot of vocalized themes, and I don't want those right now. I just want regular old stage music. Pyramid Cave from SA2, why not? Hold on. There we go. So yeah, post-stream stuff. Anyone have any topics they're curious about? I mean, I have a Sonic 06 related one that people might be interested in. You find it. I posted the images on the Discord. Whale's been talking about Kingdom Hearts, so I have to scroll way up. There they are. Someone found images of the Sonic 06 promotional statues. These were used in quite a few events, apparently, mainly E3. And I have Sonic here in a couple of different angles. Let me, pull up the desktop view real quick. There we go. So here we got Silver's. Which, like, this is one of the only times Silver's ever gotten, like, a big promotional statue, or promotional anything, really. So, it's really neat to see this one, in particular. And then we've got Shadow's right here, which, you know, Shadow's gotten a couple, but this one's pretty unique. I don't know why it's textured the way it is. Either way, this one is Sonic. And this, like, this statue just really exemplifies how fucking strange Sonic's design was around this time. He gets really lanky. And here you can see all of them at, I don't know when this was. I believe either, this one was E3, but this was a Sonic Rivals booth, oddly enough. So they were using it for a couple of things at the time. Yeah, I would kill to know where these are today, honestly. Like, I want to know if they're still around. Sonic's string legs are even more stringy. Yeah. I want to know if these are, like, where they are. Are they sitting in a warehouse somewhere? Are they destroyed? Like, what did Sega do with them? Did they auction them, maybe? I mean, they'd make a great auction piece, so I'd like to imagine that Sega kept them for that kind of purpose. As like a charity auction or something, maybe. I would literally spend all of the money I had and then some just to sit in the same room as the Silver statue, though. Like, Silver is by far one of my favorite character designs in the entire series. And this is one of the only times he's ever been prominently featured in marketing. After this, he was on the cover of Sonic Rivals. And that's it. Oh, and I think he's on the cover of Rivals 2. Here, let me check. There it is. Rivals 2, yes, it does sort of prominently feature him on the cover. Although, more prominently featured are Sonic and Tails, and Shadow and Metal Sonic. Silver's sort of, like, pushed off to the side. Which is weird. Which, like, the Rivals games are, like, okay at best, so, you know, this is not a win in Silver's book, in my opinion. Silver isn't even on the UMD. The only characters that are on the UMD are Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, for some reason. Why Knuckles? There's plenty of other characters you could have featured on the UMD that aren't Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, you know? Like, I get it, that's the OG3, but, like, I don't know, maybe put Metal Sonic there? Diversify it a little bit, because 2 of these are from the same team. Whatever. We'll get to Rivals when we get to Rivals. I don't necessarily have a planned spot for it. And because those games are, like, okay at best, I don't think anyone's clamoring for me to cover Rivals of all games. You know? So, we'll get there when we get there. I am planning on doing Rivals and Rivals 2 back-to-back, just so that we can compare them. Although, I'm only going to do one character from each. And I'm going to let people sort of argue about it in the chat and try to convince me. Although I already know that most of the votes are probably going to go towards Silver. Maybe Knuckles, I could see. Maybe. Although Espio is in Rivals 2, and so is Metal Sonic, so... Honestly, I think the vote's just going to end up being split 8 directions, and I'm going to have to figure it out for myself. Other than that, we're coming up on the end of the main story stuff for Sonic 06. Metal Sonic is stripped of his personality. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, we're coming up on the end of the main story. Next stream will probably end up being a good chunk of Shadow's story. I don't know if we'll finish it, but we'll definitely be done with the story by Thursday. So after that, we'll just have to do a whole fuckload of hard and very hard mode levels, which I don't believe anyone's ever really covered to any big extent. There's some videos of people just shitting on them, but no one really showing off the whole of the DLC. Which is, I mean, expected. Because most people don't even know that there's DLC for this game. Even people who I know who are big Sonic fans. Like, whenever I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play the Sonic 06 DLC, they're like, wait a minute, what the fuck? The fuck did you just say? There's DLC? And I have to explain that, yes, not only is there DLC, there is a lot of DLC. Probably all released one after another. I don't know if the Xbox store, like, tells you when something was released. I'm pretty sure the PlayStation Store doesn't, but I know Steam does. See, what other sort of weirder games are coming up? We're sadly running low on, like, weirder games, you know? Like, here, let me check. Sonic, there it is. What are the... We still have to finish R, which, like, I've done all the racetracks, so that's like, mostly everything, right? I just have to get all the characters and stuff, But yeah, we just have Sonic R and Sonic the Fighters and the Riders games, I guess, is like the weirder stuff. Oh, and the Wii games. But like after that, you know, a lot of what we're gonna be doing is just the modern era stuff, the like Colors, the Generations, the Lost World, the Boom. You know, whatever other garbage. Because, sadly, a lot of these games lately have not been very good. Although I am curious as to where these rumors of a Sonic Adventure remake are coming from. Because, I mean... I found an article talking about why why Sega shouldn't remake Sonic Adventure. Let's see what it has to say. Oh my god, fuck off. Yes, I have an ad blocker. Leave me alone. And now the website is infinitely less usable. Thanks. Luckily I have a uBlock Origin, so it is more usable now. Let's see. Let's just read the article. The article's from metro.co.uk, Sonic the Hedgehog 2020, Why Sega Shouldn't Remake Sonic Adventure by Michael Beckwith on March 2nd, 2020. So this isn't quite as recent. I guess I'll pull it up on desktop view here. Let's see. With Sonic the Hedgehog managing to dominate the silver screen at the moment, you can't help but wonder where his next actual game is. Honestly, same. Oh, we should probably pull up another, like, song before we start this, right? I don't know how long ago that song ended, but, I I don't even know. Again, I'm getting a lot of, like, vocalized themes, and I really don't want those. There we go. Jungle Joyride. Okay, back to the article. So, there's certainly no tie into the movie, with the closest thing being an addition to the Sonic Forces mobile game. We do know that a new game is in the works at the moment. They have a source for this. Let's check it. Sega working on a new Sonic the Hedgehog game, won't say if it's a movie tie-in. It's not due to be revealed anytime soon. They're just talking about Team Sonic Racing here. However, there does seem to be one quite popular choice, one that honestly makes too much sense and would certainly be well received. Remaster or remake of Sonic Adventure. Ugh, gross. Sonic's 3D outings have always been rather mixed in terms of quality. How about you shut the fuck up? But to this day, the original Dreamcast title from 1999 remains a fan favorite. Honestly, if only that were fucking true. If only that were true. Then I wouldn't be getting into arguments with Sonic fans as to whether or not Adventure is a playable game or not. Given that the last several years of the series have been plagued with mediocre to bad titles, with Sonic Mania being the only real exception. Okay, really define where that begins and ends, though, Metro. I mean, I don't expect this, like, clearly. I hate to use the term normie, but I'm gonna use it here. A bunch of people, like, normie people, are not part of the fan base to, like, really understand it. Sonic Adventure's core gameplay, where Sonic was able to run around in a full 3D environment, hasn't really been replicated for a while, not counting Sonic Boom. Okay, wait a minute, but that gameplay style was in Lost World. It was just the level design in Lost World that people fucking hated. Let's, like, really remember what we disliked about some of these games. Lost World in general wasn't terrible. Lost World just had bad levels. A lot of aspects of the original game haven't aged well. This is false. The controls could be rather finicky. Okay, yeah. Camera wasn't always helpful. Okay, yeah. Half the playable characters weren't entirely welcome additions. No, fuck off. Big the Cat's fishing stages are all really short. I don't understand the issue. Is there a point where they say why they shouldn't remake it? They're just saying whether or not you trust Sega to get it right, it looks like. Between titles like Sonic Forces and Sonic Lost World, Sega often comes across as rather incapable of making good 3D Sonic games anymore. Whatever. Shut the fuck up, Metro. Shut the fuck up. Why do people have against the controls besides with Amy, maybe? I don't know. The controls with Adventure are really fucking good. Like, the only points I can see for people is like, yeah, the camera's a little tricky. But even then, it rarely interrupts the levels. It's normally the hub worlds that suffer from bad camera-itis. And, like, even then, not a mention of Sonic Unleashed in that article with how good that game was. Not a mention of Colors with how good it was. Not a mention of Generations with how good that was. You know? They only brought up, hey guys, did you know Sonic is bad? Like 12 times. What's like, I don't know, is there... What's the date today? Wait a minute, what is this?
I look fine.
Stop. Oh, this is a mod with a really clickbait title. Cool, thanks. Or is it a fan game? I can't tell. Might be both. Let me see it in motion real quick. It's a fan game. As we all know, Sonic hasn't had the best history in 3D, or arguably in 2D, but at least the music is good. Honestly, I'm so fucking tired of those talking points. Like, come on, doesn't anyone have anything original to say about this series? Doesn't anyone have a single opinion about it that wasn't put into their heads by a goddamn game reviewer or some YouTube dude who just doesn't like the Sonic games? Like, can we stop pretending that all of this is anything other than them just saying, I don't like Sonic? Like, yeah, okay, that's fine. You don't like the Sonic series, so stop stating that your opinion is, like, fact, and people need to stop taking your opinion as fact, and then stop harassing actual Sonic fans for liking the Sonic series. Is that, like, really so hard to figure out? What's a good theme to play? Cool Edge, why not? It's like a bowl of cereal. Oh, you're right. It's my nostalgia. Literally, like, people hating the fucking Sonic fan base is the equivalent of that fucking comic where the dude's like screaming at, like, the children sitting around enjoying a video game. Stop having fun! That's, like, literally what it is. Except instead of one dude doing it, it's like 14,000 of them? And they're all Game Grumps fans. Or Pro Jared fans. Or JonTron fans. Or Cat Icarus fans. Need I go on? I could keep listing creators all day. When in actuality, like, you would be hard-pressed to show me a single game in the series that I don't have at least some affection for. Like, Shadow is really it. I have no feelings towards Shadow whatsoever, like, other than negative ones. But that's just me. I don't pretend like that should be everyone else's opinion. If other people like Shadow, like, that's fine. I don't like Shadow, but if you fucking love Shadow, go right ahead. Enjoy Shadow all you want. I'm not gonna, like, shit talk and be like, if you bring up, like, oh yeah, the guns in Shadow are really fun, or, like, I like doing the different missions, or I like seeing the different outcomes of the story. I'm not gonna be like, actually, all of those things are bad. Like I've heard so many people do over the years. At one point in that video, he goes, I always see people pretending that this game is good, but it's not, it sucks. Honestly, I'm so fucking tempted to, like, just watch it on stream. Because I talk so much about the Pro Jared video specifically, and how much that video fucking bothers me to no end. Like, I get it, Pro Jared, you don't like Adventure 2. That's fine. No one said that you had to like Adventure 2. However, getting snarky and condescending and telling other people that they shouldn't like Adventure 2 is unacceptable. Honestly, I'm kind of sad that his, like, career isn't in the toilet anymore. I mean, it might be. I don't know. I don't keep up with him really, but I know that he got back a lot of subs. And, like, no. He's not a good creator. I don't know. I might do something about my hatred towards that video someday, maybe. Currently, I am up to my neck in video projects that I'm working on, so not anytime soon, but maybe someday. Hell, I might even just bring it up on stream someday. After I figure out whether or not that is generally acceptable. I have no idea. I'm sort of new to the whole Twitch streaming game, so I know that, like, other creators do it, but I don't know if it's, like, something people... I mean, I guess, like, if I'm adding to it, you know, it's, like, transformative, it's fine. Of course, I don't think my audience would be able to take it. That review is bad, bad. If I ever feel like being irrationally upset for the rest of the day, maybe I'll watch it again. Really pick it apart. And when talking about City Escape, that was in the obnoxiously sarcastic, "This game's as good as I remember" part. He's like, we reach parts where that would be completely unacceptable in other games. Robert's note, he fails to trick up a bar and walks into a pit. But we don't care because it's Sonic. Hold on. I have to bring that up. I have to fucking bring that up. I need to see that with my own two eyes. There's no fucking way that he does something that bad and, like, directly edits it to blame the game. Hold on. Because that is directly, like, disingenuous. That is, like, the equivalent of Darkside Phil making a fucking game review and calling the game bad. Oh, there it is. Probably about right here.
First stage encompasses what everyone believes a Sonic game to be. A high emphasis on constant speed, a way to perpetually move forward, and minimal platforming. Even though this level has parts that would be completely unacceptable.
Holy shit!
In other games.
He was holding forward! He was holding forward on that bar and, like, failed the fucking flip. And he's like, clearly this is the game's fault. Clearly I didn't fuck something up. Clearly the game is bad. Obviously. Like, holy shit. Minimal platforming. Okay, Pro Jared, whatever the fuck you say. Oh my god. Oh no. Hold on, we gotta see that again.
Move forward and minimal platforming. Even though this level has parts that would be completely unacceptable in other games, we forgive it because it's Sonic, and we're going fast. For example, this entire section where you're
He misses a dash pad, and he edits it like as though, like, the whole point of this section of the video is like supposed to be like, ooh, gotcha. It's actually a bad game, and we're letting that seep through the cracks. But no, dude, you missed a fucking dash pad there.
From a truck that's the size of every house, and the camera is way too close to you, making it impossible to know what's coming ahead. We don't... Jared, you don't need to know what's coming up ahead. Because there is nothing coming up ahead. There's nothing there. Yeah, the camera's really close because this part of the level is a cool set piece. There's nothing here. What the fuck? Oh my god. Not to mention, even if that was directly over the pit, you'd have time to do one of the bars before that. Yeah, it's a natural escalation that happens at the Bigfoot part. Why is... Oh, yeah, no, I don't understand. This video is so bad, and yet it has 58,000 likes. Like...
58,000 likes. Let's just assume, right, that every other person who clicked on this video, all 3.5 million of them, did not watch any of it, they just clicked off immediately, so we only have the like to dislike ratio, right? That is now 58,000 people that think it's okay to snarkily attack Sonic Adventure 2 fans for liking the game. Because that is exactly how this review is structured. This review is structured in a way that it's not his experience with the game. If the review was just his experience with the game and he was just talking from an angle that, like, oh, you see, I actually don't like this game and here's why, or whatever, right? That'd be fine. That's totally acceptable. But it's the fact that he's, one, trying to speak with authority on this game, which is... You were not a fan of this game, ProJared. Why do you think you have the ability to speak with authority on it? But two, he's coming at it from an angle where he's attacking what people like. He's attacking the game because people like it. And that's not okay. That is never okay. Oh yeah, he does lie. This is true. He edits this in such... He has a fucking agenda with this video. I am convinced. This video is bad. And ProJared, if you somehow... I doubt you ever will. If you somehow ever see this, fuck you. Honest to God, from the bottom of my heart, fuck you. No one talks about this anymore, but it needs to be talked about. The fuck is he doing lately? Let's see. He just uploaded Final Fantasy VII review. Oh, man. And a Trials of Mana review. Oh, man. I don't even trust his opinions on Final Fantasy, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I get it. He's like an RPG guy. Whatever. First off, why was he reviewing a platformer? And second, why would I trust him on Final Fantasy? Like, why the fuck would I take a guy who was so clearly lying, manipulating his footage, manipulating his audience, too, and clearly, like, being disingenuous about a game review? Why would I take any of this guy's opinions seriously? He complains that Knuckles is too fast? What? Some might say, oh, it's an old video, people should let it go, and if this was some rando guy, I'd get that, but this video has undeniably, irreparably damaged the game's reputation for years. Yes. Same thing with the Game Grumps playthrough of Sonic Adventure, and their playthrough of probably Heroes. I don't watch Game Grumps. I know that they're doing Heroes now. And probably their playthrough of Adventure 2, they did Adventure 2 as well. And definitely their playthrough of 06. All of these things have been damaging the brand, right? Which, like, normally I don't care. Silence brand, fuck off. But this series is something I deeply care about. And the way that people are discussing it is directly ruining it for longtime fans of the series. Like me. Like plenty of other people in the chat. Like plenty of people I've seen just around on the internet. You know? Like my Twitter, like, I follow a few Sonic accounts, and all of them only really talk about a handful of stuff. Some of it's Infinite, because people seem to like Infinite. Whatever, I don't really feel either way towards him, but, you know, part of it is that people don't like the direction the series is going, and, like, what the fuck? Saw a clip compilation of the Grumps Heroes playthrough and my recommendations, even knowing that exists put me in a slightly worse mood. Yeah. Literally, fuck the Game Grumps. Fuck Aaron Hansen. Honestly, Danny, fuck you too. For being complacent in all this. Danny's a great guy. He's really nice. Fuck him. He's complacent in it. Fuck JonTron. Like, honestly, The only YouTubers who are allowed to talk about Sonic are, like, some call me Johnny, because he's respectful, even when talking about games that he doesn't like, you know? Like, with Sonic 06, yeah, whatever, it's 06, it's the entertainment value. But, like, I never get the feeling that Johnny is being all, like, smug, like, ooh, my opinion is fact, everybody. You see this game that you like? It's bad. It's actually bad, you see? John, you're right, JonTron did damage Sonic R's kind of low reputation. Honestly, though, fuck JonTron for a lot of other reasons, more than just the Sonic stuff. He's fucked up big time. I'm still subbed to him, and I still occasionally watch his stuff, but I'm not as into it as I was before he went all race realist on a podcast. Was absolutely not expecting that, by the way. Yeah, no, he went full race realist for some reason on, like, a podcast one night. And, like, everyone was like, what the fuck are you doing, John? John, what the fuck are you doing? And then he disappeared for 11 months trying to dodge the fact that he did that. And when he came back, his content is, like, completely different now. You know, gone are the days of, like, JonTron game reviews that were, like, off the cuff most of the time, and that's what people really liked about them. Now it's, like, super heavily scripted and edited down, like, reaction videos, I think? I don't know. I don't really know what JonTron is anymore as, like, a video series. I don't know. Either way, it's not as good as he used to be. What are some of the other YouTubers that I can fucking call out for having contributed to this fucking culture of Sonic bashing? I already called out Kid Icarus. I'm still subbed to him, but he's on thin fucking ice. Like, I literally couldn't even enjoy a fucking Bandicoot video from him without him throwing in, hey guys, look, ain't Sonic bad, guys? Like, out of fucking nowhere. I don't know. I've mostly purged my sub box of a lot of these guys. Am I still subbed to any? I don't think I am. Ew, what the fuck is that doing in my sub box? Ew, get out. Ew. I need to clean out my subs, man. They are all over the place. Yeah, I think I've purged my sub box of a lot of these people. Like, a lot of them are just gone. Ah, yes. The biggest people who are bringing down the entirety of the brand. The official Sonic channel, unsubbed. Another old video of JonTron's severely bashed Star Fox Adventures, a game which, while I admit isn't as good as it could have been, deserves way more of a chance than he gave it. Song of that video was amazing. The rest was honestly very similar to your stereotypical Sonic bashing, except with Star Fox. Star Fox goes through a lot of that, though. Like, the difference here is that Star Fox doesn't really have a super dedicated fan base. Like, the most it has are, like, furries who want to fuck Crystal. Like, that's it, though. Because I hear regularly that anytime I mention that, ooh, I like Star Fox, or Star Fox is a decent game, I get back constantly, oh no, I hate Star Fox. Oh no, Star Fox is bad. And I still have not found the source of that, where people get the idea that Star Fox is, like, terrible or something. Like, okay, yeah, the first one's a little janky. 64 is pretty great, though. And honestly, yeah, same thing with Adventures. I haven't played through it myself. I didn't like it, personally.
Star Fox is one of the series, off the top of my head, I can say I've played every single game in, and I liked all of them to varying degrees, even Zero. Oh, wow. I've played Zero. I sort of liked it. I don't know. I liked the high production values, and I liked some of the ideas they had for alternative vehicles. Can we please get that game on Switch, but, like, without the gyro aiming, please? Just, please? That is, like, the only thing that stopped me from playing through the rest of the game was I could not fucking stand the gyro aiming, and I couldn't stand the weird angle I had to constantly hold the gamepad at. Other than that, I thought the game was pretty good. Yeah, I've played a bit of Adventure, and I sort of... Adventure was weird for me, because I only played it when I was really young, and nowadays I'm pretty sure the game's a little pricey, so I'm not really looking forward to picking it up again. But I will say that JonTron went hard on it. Like, way too hard. And it felt very strange to see. Because I'm like, okay, so are you ever going to judge the game on, like, its own merits, or... And again, this would all be fine if people would just take JonTron videos as not reviews. But people take them as reviews for some reason. Honestly, the idea of manually aiming the gun independently from your ship was interesting, but there should have been an alternative control option for those who wouldn't like it. See, exactly. I don't like that kind of thing, and the fact that there's no option, like, immediately put me off. Although, again, it had amazing graphics. Like, the game was so high production value that it was beautiful to see. I made it, I want to say, like, 4 stages in, just marveling at the environments because they look really good. But yeah, I gotta wonder how many games are out there that are just, they're bashed because game reviewers were like, nah, these are bad. And kept insisting, the way they did with Sonic. Like, how many games out there are just dead in the ground because of, you know, a game reviewer being disingenuous, or a set of game reviewers being disingenuous? I can tell you right now that part of the problem with Kingdom Hearts is that game reviewers are, like, they go hard against Kingdom Hearts for some reason. Like, people build up the plot as some, like, complete nonsense monolith, and while it has elements to the plot that are complete nonsense, and thinking about them too hard will hurt your head, one, they never ever stop to consider that that might be part of the draw for some people, and two, it's really not that bad. You can understand the plot of Kingdom Hearts just by playing through the games in the proper order and reading through the extra material they give you. You can get a basic idea of what's happening without having to take this, like, really hard deep dive to figure it out. And, like, maybe if, like, there was a bunch of untranslated material, or if there was, like, you know, oh, this stuff's in a book, you have to go read this book, or whatever. But no, it's all in the games, and all the games come in one collection. Like, it's really not that bad. I don't know. I was a little surprised there was no hidden final boss. Is there no hidden final boss in Zero? That's surprising. To be fair, I have never seen the hidden final boss from 64, so I haven't played that far into it. I've done the normal route, and I did, like, a side route once, and I didn't really feel the need to really pick the game back up again. Maybe I will someday. Maybe. Maybe after my 3DS is done getting repaired, eventually, when the Nintendo repair centers open again, I'll try to go back and see what the, like, rest of the game is like. Because I'm fully aware I've only experienced, like, half of that game. Star Fox Command is very much an acquired taste. One thing, your ship is controlled by the touchscreen, and every actual button is... What the fuck? They allow you to invert up and down to save the game for me, and was able to actually play it. Okay, like, what the fuck? That's a very strange thing. And isn't it also, like, part RTS, sort of the way that Star Fox 2 was? That game is odd. That game's real odd.
I don't know. I might play through some Star Fox games someday. I like the series' concept, and I really love Panzer Dragoon, which is fairly similar to some degrees. It's just instead of dodging, you get to turn, which makes the game like 4 times as hard. There any other games that we can think of that like are sort of like unfairly maligned by, or like unfairly bashed by a bunch of creators all at once and really aren't that bad? I can't think of many. It's like a tower defense? Oh. That is not the response I was expecting. Of course, the missions enjoy throwing a whole load of unreasonable shit at your mothership, which of course explodes with any enemy contact. Oh my god. I don't know, it's really hard to say because I tend to avoid video game like press in general, and I tend to avoid video game reviewer like YouTubers. I watch very few of them regularly. I think like the most I watch regularly is like I watch Nitro Rad. I like his stuff a lot, and I watch Some Call Me Johnny. I also like his stuff a lot. Why is it lighting up that Some Call Me Johnny is doing something? I've already watched this most recent video, YouTube. Calm down. Oh, I guess I didn't watch the Sonic and the Black Knight video. I didn't feel the need to watch it. I already know what I think about Black Knight. That game is, interesting to say the least. Strange though, when you first play the game, you're forced onto a single path and only lets you pick other routes after you get the first ending. However, my copy was used and I didn't delete the data. I don't know. I've never really considered playing Command. That's not a game that I've ever really thought, I need to sit down and play that. I don't know. I really like collecting DS games and portable stuff in general. I really love collecting. So maybe it'll find its way to me eventually and I'll play it. Currently, though, I'm after other stuff. Mainly Persona 2 on PSP. That game is like $150 fucking for some reason. I really want a copy. I cannot even begin to afford one, though. Didn't interfere much beyond me having no tutorial and the PDF of the manual not loading. Oh, that's fun. I can't imagine having no tutorial in an entirely touch-based game. You know, here's a fun thing. Let's go through JonTron's old videos, right? And let's pick out the games that he talks about and see which ones he's like really bad about. Ah, perfect. Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. This is one that I get comments on the Castlevania streams that game is bad occasionally. Extremely confused and thought, wow, this game... Wait, something the game also does is that increases the difficulty of Mission 1 the more endings you get. I assume the owner had all the endings. This was the hardest variant of Mission 1. Oh my god.
God, I'd kill for something like that in Westopolis. But yeah, Legacy of Darkness is one that reviewers pan, like, almost universally, when it's actually pretty decent. Like, I don't really get what the problem is. Ooh, it's not Symphony of the Night. Ooh. Yeah? And? Am I supposed to think it's Symphony? He has a pretty negative review of Final Fantasy XIII, but I've played through that entire game, and I just gotta say I get it. That game is kind of bad. Star Fox Adventures. But why doesn't Dracula say what is a man? But where is the map? But what do you mean it's like slow and atmospheric? Where all the music? It's my favorite thing out of the AVGN review is that he complains that there's no music. But yeah, there is no music in the first level. Every level from then on gets music. And it's pretty alright. I mean, none of it's bad. But, like, the game is, like, leaning towards an atmosphere, James. Maybe you should consider that. I don't know. But again, part of that is that the AVGN reviews aren't necessarily meant to be direct game reviews, per se. It's meant to be James in character talking about video games, and Castlevania 64 was really only on his list because he had experience with it from when he was a kid. What else? You know, I'm not convinced that Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts would be as panned without JonTron's involvement. And granted, it's Nuts and Bolts. It's not great. But I've heard some people actually really like it. And I'm always surprised to hear that. Always. Because I've seen... The only media I've seen about it is the JonTron review. You know how Symphony begins with just an ambient wind howling before the castle lights up? Yeah, like literally that. You're not even into the castle yet, so there's no music while you're, like, traversing outside. It's just wind, enemy noises, and that's really it. And then when the first boss shows up, it breaks straight into the fucking boss theme, and it's, like, cool. That game is awesome. But JonTron said it was bad, so that means it's bad, right? Or the AVGN said it was bad, that means it's bad, right? And, like, honestly, the more I watched these game review YouTubers, the more I realized that they all sort of feed off each other. There's never an original thought in any of their heads, right? And there's like, what? Kid Icarus, who just presents the same information as everyone else, just with a more, ooh, wow, so random funny angle, which, granted, I appreciate from time to time. There's a reason I still watch him occasionally, but... Like, okay, yeah, but this is still the same opinion I got on the fucking Ant Dude channel. Just with a little bit more charismatic of a person saying it. And Ant Dude is one guy who, I swear to God, is the worst about this. I have never seen a game review from him that felt original. Ever. The dude has, like, no angle to any of his reviews. Like, none of them are interesting in any way. I don't know how he managed to have an entire review channel with not a single one of them being interesting. But he managed it. Like, his big thing is that he really likes Kirby, I think. And that's it. That's his entire channel's gimmick, I guess. Even though it rarely comes up. Ever.
And, like, okay, yeah, sure, his channel's boring and he spouts off the same information over and over again. Whatever, a lot of YouTubers do that, but, like, this guy specifically, like, this is the same dude who was like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts, 358 Days is bad. It's so bad, I didn't even finish it. Antude pointlessly lied about the special stage in Advance 3, saying you can just jump back on the spring when you lose to retry. If it was that simple, it wouldn't be broken, man. Or I wouldn't be a broken man, Antude. Oh my god. I haven't seen his Advance 3 review. I've seen some Call Me Johnny's. See what his channel looks like nowadays. I'm curious. He reviewed... Oh, wow. He reviewed the Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrate. Oh, no! He did a Sonic Storybook series review. Fuck. And it got 170,000 views. What do you want to bet that once I start streaming those games, we're, like... We're gonna get people in this chat who are gonna, like, talk out of the talking points out of this review. What do you want to fucking bet? I'm not gonna watch it because I don't feel like getting angry tonight. Angrier tonight because, I already hate gaming YouTubers so much. But, you know, change won't come from the outside, so might as well try to pierce that sphere and try to actually do something with it. It was the collab with Johnny? Oh, I haven't seen that thing in ages. That's the thing, right? Antude is, like, friends with a lot of these gaming YouTubers. Like, occasionally he'll show up on, like, Nitro Rad's channel and Johnny's channel, and he'll show up on other ones, but, again, none of his talking points are original, and he's not funny at all, or interesting to watch, or anything. So, I don't know. What is the draw to his channel supposed to be? I'm curious. Why do so many people flock to him? You know, Sonic's never been the paragon of quality gaming. At least not since the 2000s, but disclaimer, not something he actually said. Oh. I'm willing to bet it opens with a snarky remark about Sonic being bad. I'm willing to bet. Like, everyone who like, says that, right? I'm so curious as to if I, like, walked up to every person who said that and said, okay, what was the last good Sonic game? I'm curious what the answers would be. Because I feel like I'd get a lot of non-answers. Probably opens, like, 2 minutes of sarcasm before the twist. Don't even. I don't need any more pro Jared in my life. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through his, like, channel and, like, okay, yeah, it's all game reviews, yep, Yeah, these are certainly video game reviews from Joe Video Game, who makes video game reviews on YouTube. Yup. I don't think I felt a draw to click on any of these. But now that I'm looking at this, I realize something. Sonic kinda sucks. Like, really, really sucks. Eat a dick, Pro Jared. Eat a dick. Anyways, that's probably going to be enough for tonight. I've bashed on YouTubers and made enemies enough. If I ever get, like, more than, like, 10k subs on anything ever, I'm gonna spend my entire platform tearing down these shitty game reviewers. Because, like, holy shit, they are not great. And, like, Ant Dude has 400,000 subscribers. Let's see, who does he link to on the side of his channel? Fuck off, Ant Dude. Fuck off. Ooh, Austin Eruption. Oh, look. This looks like the same channel, but with a different avatar plastered to the side of every thumbnail. Oh, yeah, no, everyone should be able to bond about how much of an idiot ProJared is, because ProJared is an idiot. Except, so many people still take his Sonic opinions seriously for some reason. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be enough for tonight. So yeah, Castlevania in a couple days, and I guess I'll see you guys then. Thank you for sitting here and, pissing off a bunch of YouTubers with me. That was fun. Not only to end his career over something he didn't do, but I would end his career over something he did do. Exactly. Something like, being completely disingenuous about everything he says. You know, that. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Good night.